Near the end of every matrix cycle, the integral anomaly appears. A red pill is then chosen to carry the burden of the code and follow a path that leads to the restarting of the simulation. But could the anomaly manifest itself if the chosen human does not take the red pill? The Matrix is full of unanswered questions. Thus, this series of videos was created to help answer as many of those questions submitted by our members and subscribers. Are you curious? Then welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Before we begin today's video, we would like to announce the giveaway of the Matrix Comics 20th Anniversary Edition. Co-created by the Wachowskis, it's a collection of short stories within the Matrix universe. We will also be giving away an original Matrix poster signed by Matrix Explained and a limited edition Matrix 300-piece puzzle. For your chance to win these prizes, please be subscribed to this channel, leave a like on this video, and leave in the comments what character you would like to see return in Matrix 4 and why. The winner will be announced on May 4th. Today's first question comes from Well in Tune. Could the anomaly become the one without taking the red pill? In many of our videos, we've theorized that the anomaly's code was installed into Neo via the cookie that he ate at the Oracle's apartment. But if our theory is incorrect, then the code was already inside Neo before he met the Oracle. The anomaly manifesting itself in a random blue pill is another theory in itself. Understand that the anomaly is the result of adding choice to the equation. It is the sum of all human decisions and doubts embodied in a single entity. This stems from the concept of the atonement of Jesus Christ, which he goes through the process of bearing humanity's sins. In Neo's case, he doesn't carry humanity's sins, he carries their choices. The results of those decisions accumulate and eventually cause a system error or anomaly that can destroy the simulation if not dealt with. The architect came up with a strategy to contain the anomaly's code into a human, which gave him the option to control the anomaly using human irrationality, guiding it through the path of the One that consists of a human awakening from the Matrix, becoming a red pill, and live within Zion. And let's not forget, the death and resurrection of the human carrier, or the One. If Neo was indeed carrying the anomaly's code before waking up to reality, then the anomaly should theoretically manifest itself, even if Thomas Anderson were to die before becoming the One. The integral anomaly must manifest itself. It doesn't matter if it's a human or a Matrix program. We believe that the first anomaly did not appear inside a human, but was a program that tried to destroy the simulation. The architect, with the help of the Oracle, devised a method of control that will lead the anomaly to appear in a human. So the answer to this question is yes. The anomaly, even if you remove the human element, will still manifest itself near the end of the cycle. The red pills, Zion, Morpheus, and Neo are expendable assets to prevent the anomaly from going out of control and destroying everything. An out-of-control anomaly would be something similar or worse to what Smith became in the sequels, an entity whose only purpose is to destroy all existence. Our next question comes from Le Histoire. Why do the agents need the codes of Zion in the first Matrix? We see in the sequels that the Sentinels know where it is and invade it. The Zion codes allow access to the city's mainframe. It also allows the ships to enter the city. They were sought after by Smith and the Ancients in the first Matrix movie, but were completely forgotten in the sequels. The machines still invaded Zion, so why were they after the codes in the first place? It was a ruse. It was part of the machines' system of control. The machines never needed the codes. They have destroyed Zion 5 times before. They created it, so they know where the city is and how to get in. Zion's purpose is to manipulate the One carrying the anomaly's code, to have him grow empathetic towards humans and thus accept the responsibilities of restarting the Matrix.
The function of the One is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reinserting the Prime program. After which you will be required to select from the Matrix 23 individuals, 16 female, 7 male, to rebuild Zion. Failure to comply with this process will result in a cataclysmic system crash, killing everyone connected to the Matrix, which, coupled with the extermination of Zion, will ultimately result in the extinction of the entire human race.
Therefore, the agents were perhaps programmed to acquire the Zion codes, not knowing that it was a ploy. The resistance was never safe, no matter how deep Zion was built underground or how thick the city doors were. They were under the architect's thumb from the beginning. And our last question of the day comes from Terry Brown. The piece mentioned at the end of Revolutions, the architect mentioned, "How long do you think this piece will last?" In which the Oracle replied, "As long as it can." My question is a simple one. How long do you think this peace will last, and who will be the first to break this so-called peace treaty? The humans or machines? Matrix 4 takes place 20 years after Revolutions, so we assume that's how long the peace lasted. The truce will be broken in the next film, though technically, The Matrix Online already told the story of what happened after Neo's sacrifice. Those events may be changed or removed entirely from canon. We don't believe that Matrix Online will play a part in the next film at all, so the truce will most likely end differently in Matrix 4. Be broken, perhaps at the hands of a red pill who reinfects the Matrix with the Smith virus, or the Merovingian devises a scheme to instigate a new conflict between man and machine. The Frenchman does have the potential to be the next big bad guy of the Matrix. We believe that the best way to break the truce would be with flashbacks to the events of Matrix Online. That way, an important piece of the Matrix history and lore isn't just erased, but it will probably be some new character that causes a new war. But do you agree? Could the anomaly have manifested itself if Neo never took the red pill? Why were the agents fighting to gain the Zion access codes if the machines already knew where the city was and how to destroy it? Who will break the truce in Matrix 4? A human, a machine, or a program? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.